Hello, it's Monday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. I haven't filmed this week yet. I'm in Isaac's room. The guys are here to do the fence. Finally, replace our gate out back and put a little fence around the front. So I'm in Isaac's room because it overlooks the front. So I'm going to see if they've done anything. I'm going to try and film out the window. I can't really because they're in their van having their lunch. So by the look of things, they've just dug the holes to put the fence in. I have to go out there soon, so I'm going to my mum, so I have to walk past them. Hello guys! That looks a bit of a weird sort of... Anyway, I'll talk to you. Yeah, the guys are at the minute. They've been there all morning. They've taken a massive dinner break. They're still on it. And they are putting our front fence in this afternoon. I would imagine they'll maybe get the, you know, the posts that have to go into the ground, the concrete ones. I think they'll get those in today, and then I'd imagine they'll be back tomorrow to put the actual fence panels in and to replace our gate. So I think it'll be a couple of days job, but then we will have a nice little front fence, which means two things. It means we'll be able to let the dogs out into the little front garden bit for a look around, and I will be able to get a little tree. I've always wanted a little tree in the front garden, so I'm going to go and take myself to the garden centre after the fence is up and treat myself to a little tree. Only something small. I know what I would like, but it creates an absolute mess. You know, the apple blossom, I adore those. I think they're beautiful, but I might end up getting a little you get these like trees that have got like burgundy coloured leaves. I might end up getting one of those. We shall see. So I don't know how deep. I don't think our garden goes very deep though, so with regards to roots, I don't think the tree would get very big, just nice and small. So it's good that that's been done. I was going to buy a Ring doorbell because it's Amazon Prime Day today. I was thinking about getting my mum an Alexa, an Echo Dot. I'll probably order it anyway because she'll be able to listen to music and stuff like that. So nothing much to tell you. It's quite exciting. We're getting our fence. Pleased about that, and getting the gate fixed, especially as we've got the bouncy castle coming in like a week and a half for the weekend, and it means we can put it in the back garden and it's safe for the kids to come in and out. There's no gate going to fall on them. Isaac's got a birthday party to go to this weekend. He got his invite today, so that's Saturday afternoon. And then on Sunday, he's got a Gaelic Blitz in the morning. We're spending the afternoon at my mum's because it's her birthday. And then at 5 o'clock, he's got the drive-in film, Peter Rabbit. I don't know why he has to go to see it. He's seen it before. I mean, what fun is he going to have sitting in a car with me watching a film he's seen before? It's like if he had... Is that the police? What's going on there? Oh no, it's the local community. Don't know if they're planting flowers. Yeah, they will be at this time of year. There's like a community group which I really have to get involved with, to be honest with you. I keep meaning to do it, but I don't have a lot of the tools that they need. Or they they water the hanging baskets and the community flowers, and they replant flowers every season, and you get to actually keep the flowers as well that you take out. So I missed it this year, but I must get involved for future years. You should always do your little bit in the community, because we've only got a little small community. It's only a little village, so it's nice. It's a way to get to know people as well. So yes, I'm on my way into my mum's. It's Tuesday. I usually go to my mum's on a Tuesday. Why does my face look so brown? I must have this video on this phone set weird. I don't know if I can... No, you've just seen my finger swiping the screen. I don't know if there's video settings, and I don't know if this will look the same when I'm watching it back, but at the minute my face looks like I'm caked in foundation, and I'm not. My face is as pale as it always is. Have to have a look at that later. I've maybe got some weird setting on that I'm not aware of. Right, I shall go because there's nothing else really to tell you. I couldn't really video much going on outside because they were sat in the van right outside our house, hanging with the feet hanging out the door or propped up on the inside of their window, looking round them, so they would have seen me. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to film. Well, I'll be able to film them later when they go home what we've achieved so far. So, fun. Catch you later, guys. Hello, Josephine.
Hello. What do you mean? Look at Ken. Look at Ken, Josephine. Yes, she is.
Oh. Josephine is having some dreamies. Josephine is my mum's next door neighbour's cat, and she's very greedy. Josephine.
She eats a slug of her dirt of that but now.
Hello. So you're turned around that way for a reason. You can see my dad's car's in front of us. It's that grey Citroen, and you can see the fence behind it. Now behind that little fence there were loads of really nice plants in pots. I'm going to turn you around again. So I have just spent the afternoon transferring pots to the back garden because now I made a comment on a plant as I was leaving on Sunday 2 days ago. It was so bright red, it was absolutely beautiful. Really stood out, really nice plant, and I remember commenting on it. And someone's nicked it. Someone has come into my parents' garden past the fence and nicked it. And they nicked a big bushy one that was my dad's favourite, that was right beside the front door, actually beside the front door. But they've nicked it and moved it to our next door neighbour's garden and just put it in the middle of her garden, like behind a hedge. I almost feel like they've stashed it. Now I'm looking around me because I'm trying to see if anybody's got, because no one had a plant that was that vivid. So my eyeballs are out looking for it. But we got the bush back because, like I say, I think my parents' neighbour works shifts, and I think they'd stashed it there waiting for her to do a shift for them to be able to take it. They probably took it from the front of my parents when, you know, they thought, oh right, the blinds are shut, let's move this and we'll come back later and nick it. It's just disgusting because everyone in the area knows my mum and dad, and you know, my mum's disabled and she likes to go out and sit in the garden because she doesn't get out much to look at her plants, and you know, it's a hobby of my dad's to grow his plants. And someone's been in and nicked it, and now the front, which looked really nice, like all nicely, you know, paved, little fence surrounding it, and they have a couple of little statues, and they had loads of different plants. We've had to move every single plant into the backyard. And the thing is, no one's going to have seen that plant unless they've walked right up in the front of my parents' house, and you would have to live in the area to be there. There's no other reason you would be there. So someone that's taken it has to be local. I'm just really annoyed. Not so much, I'm annoyed that the plant's been taken, but not so much that as, oh, do I need to go in? I need to go in Lidl first. I need to go in 2 different places. The fact that they've had to move all the others and they can't have the enjoyment of sitting out there with their plants, I just think they're horrible people to do something like that. Bit of enjoyment that a disabled woman gets sitting out with her, you know what I mean? Scum. Right, I have to stop at Lidl to pick up. When I picked up my smoked cheese last time I was in, I picked up, instead of smoked cheese with ham, I picked up smoked cheese with jalapenos. I can't eat spice, so that was fun. So I'm in to get my cheese and my ham now. We're fenced in that place, yay! Oh, look, we can see concrete posts. Jesus, nobody else's is in with concrete posts, just ours. Right, what if someone comes and nicks that wood overnight? No, it is Friday. Isaac finished school half day today. We are going to home base. We have to go to Antrim to go to home base because we don't have one in Ballymena. And they took away our B&Q and replaced it with the Range, which is crap. Isaac says it's too far. He doesn't want to go. He'd rather be outside playing, but such is life. This is the trials and tribulations you have to do when you're a child, when he should actually still be at school. The P7s have like a leaving ceremony before they go to secondary school, and they're having that this afternoon, so all the rest of the school got to go home early. They get like little hoodies and stuff now that says class of 2021, which is awesome. I mean, when we were at kids at school, we got nothing.
I thought I'm pretty sure it was class of how many were in it.
I'm sure it's the class of the year, Isaac. Class of 2021, or well, maybe say class of 21. It's nothing at all like that when we were. And something I spoke about last week, but I cut it all out because I spoke for so long. So I'm going to try and say it quickly this time, because 2 weeks ago the video was 1 hour and 2 minutes. Last week it was 50 minutes. So this week I've only filmed one day, which is this day I went into my mum's when they nicked her plant pot. Which, if I not updated you, they put the plant pot. She went out later that night, and the stolen plant was sat right in front of the front door. They didn't like come and say, oh, I took this, or I borrowed this, or my kid lifted this. It was just left on. When they saw me and my dad bringing in all the other plants, they returned it, and I don't know who it was done it because they didn't admit to it. But anyway, talking about how things are different at school now than they used to be. Now, trying not to do this without talking about it for half an hour, you have to contribute at the end of every year for teachers' presents. Now, when I was at school, if you wanted to get your teacher a card and something small, fine. But now you have to give like 20 quid for your teacher per child. They get them gift vouchers for a local spa. So at the end of every year, a teacher's getting several hundred quid's worth of vouchers. Now you'd think, oh well, that's reasonable enough. And that would be reasonable enough. But they also ask you to contribute for a gift for the headmaster, for the bus driver, for the school secretary, and because their class 1 day a week has a different teacher, him too. Now, in all honesty, that teacher that they have 1 day a week, Mr. McKenna, I quite happily, and I have contributed for his gift. Yes, she's sorting it out, Isaac. So I've paid for him. We're buying the bus driver something ourselves. We are getting something for the lollipop lady, who everybody's leaving out, who's a really nice woman. But to hell if I'm getting a gift for the headmaster and the secretary. I mean, it's not happening. It's how much money do they think we bloody have? Yeah, so do you think it's a bit much to have to contribute to headmasters, school secretaries and bus drivers? Let me know. I mean, like I say, nothing wrong with getting them like a little box of chocolates or, giving them a card, fine. But, I mean, how much money do you think we've got? Like 50 quid to contribute to all the different teachers. Can I get round this guy? I think I can.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Who's driving that?
Old guy.
Old guy.
Car behind is going to go past us as well.
Yeah. No, he's got him behind me.
Is it?
So I'm hoping, our fence is finished. I'll video it. I've only been out once to see it, which was today on the way to the car. I want to get a little tree. I'm looking for a little red maple tree because they don't need deep roots because the soil out front of our house is not very deep. That's how happy Darren is at me buying things.
I'm smiling there, but I've got a mask on.
The Acer trees are £80, so I'm getting an Acer plant. One of these things.
Dappled willow.
And a hardy. One of those, because I know they grow in anything. Some more stones and wee lights. Right, so I don't know where Isaac is. There he is. He's just running about the place.
Right.
We're in the garden centre. Right, so let's go a bit further. Molly, are we going to plant our trees? Are you going to come out into the front garden and see what's happening? Dobby? Dobby? Are you going to go outside? No, you'll not go anywhere.
Oh, dear me.
Right, come on, up. Let's go. Come on. There's two men outside. Look, you're not getting out if you're going to bark.
What the hell was that?
That was Dobby.
Dobby's going to the back. Okay, slow.
Oh, come on now, stop. Hello. Guess what's on the telly, folks? Saturday. I wanted to take you outside. Look at my red face. It's very warm. I'm wearing a vest and my skull trousers. I wanted to take you out and show me what I've been doing today. Dobby, get back downstairs. Get down now. Dobby, down. She pooed. Go on, get in there. Get in that. In. In. She pooed on our bed this week. My face is red because I've been gardening. I'm going to take you outside and show you. Right. I'll turn you around. So you remember this corner that I'd asked Darren to tidy for 2 weeks? I done it today. I've weeded between all the cracks, brushed it, put all the stuff where they should be. We want to get something like a little pub table or something. Our washing line fell down. We had to concrete it back in, and Darren says the only way it'll stay in is to put that breeze block there. I don't really understand the concept, but there it is. I'm going to get something pretty to put there. I've weeded my whole bed again. These things have started to grow. I planted loads of stuff and I'm not sure what they are until they properly come up. Them little green ones are sunflowers that are coming up. Let's see, just my lavender should be coming out soon, the actual purple lavender on that. Look how good these are growing. We need to get trellis for these because they're proper starting to sprout up. Them ones not so much. And we put, this is the main thing we done, we put some bamboo on here and little, I bought these little things and they're little lights. I'm going to buy some flowers for those so that goes up, but sunflowers coming up there and here. And there's nothing in my bee and then hotel yet over there. There's my wee lights at night time. They've lit up. How cute are they? The other ones are over there. Just about to see them on the other. I have to get inside with slippers on. Who? What are you doing? What are you doing? She's very excited. Hello, it is Sunday, last day of the week. Don't think I've recorded much all week, but today is a busy one. Isaac has just had his morning Gaelic blitz. We're just leaving again. It's my mum's birthday. She is 66 today. So we're going in to spend a couple of hours with her and hopefully take her to a local like ice cream cake place for a little treat. And then we have to whiz back out home again because there's the drive-in pier. Oh, but it's going to be torture sat in a car if it's like this, all these bits. And then I always get nervous when I have to go somewhere, especially like with someone at like my mum, because you need a lot of room for the chair and you don't know if it's going to be busy, and you sort of get her taken out. And my mum's one of these that never thinks anything's going to go wrong. She never thinks that somewhere's going to be full, that there's not going to be anywhere to sit. That never crosses my mum's mind, but that sort of thing preoccupies my mind. So we're like polar opposites in that. So I've envisages of taking her up there, pushing her in, and there being absolutely nowhere to sit. So we shall see what happens. But I've nothing else much to tell you, so I'll check in with you later on. I'll probably film some of the desserts for you.
I thought I'd stand here, see if anyone picks me.
Yeah, look how all the plants have gone. So we had to move them because we've got a thief. There's Derek.
Pen out of the car.
Oh, did you leave it in? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy 70th.
So thank you very much.
Isaac's not best pleased because his ice cream portion is that. That's a 3-scoop portion.
Diet portions.
That would be a 1 scoop if I was putting them out, let me tell you. You look disgruntled.
Tiny ice cream.
You should have got cake. No, you can't eat cake.
Okay.
The pub that everybody goes to early before they go anywhere else because the beer's cheaper, but everything else is crap in it.
Oh yeah, the food is awful in there now.
Yeah, I know. Really bad.
Compared to what it used to be like.
Rice.
Yeah. Just filming the sunny sights of Ballymena. There's a bee magnet.
Look at the size of that bee.
There. Good. Good to you.
Watching my mum's from a different area. Right, we're on our way to the drive-in cinema.
We still have our immersion tickets on.
Can't hear you, is it?
Oh, I thought it was immersion tickets now.
Your dreams. I know that sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. That's not the story we're telling. No, we're here for Peter Rabbit, the hero of our